Hello everyone, so something I did quickly want to mention at the start of this video is something super exciting and a first time thing for my channel, and I have been very kindly gifted the new Disney Dreamlight Valley official guide by the team over at Studio Books. The book published on the 7th of November, and it is packed full with info and tips designed to take players' gameplay to the next level. Whether they're new or you're a seasoned pro who's been playing the game for a long time, it includes information on everything in the game pretty much, like gathering resources, how to earn star coins and Dreamlight, build friendships, complete quests, and also contains tons of inspirations to help you get creative and decorate in your valley. The team very kindly gifted this to me as a gifted advertisement, so thank you so much to them, and I have absolutely loved looking through the book and seeing everything it has to offer. I feel like it's amazing. We have everything in one concise place now, and it has some incredible images from someone who's actually played the game and has kind of explored themselves and created things themselves. So it's very unique, very tailored, and I want to say thank you so much for them trusting me to show you guys this book. In case any of you wanted to pick it up, I think it would be an amazing Christmas gift for someone you know who has just started the game or is kind of looking for something for the game. I also think it'd be really fun for someone like me who has been playing a game a long time, and kind of it's like a little collectible item as well. I really love having it, and it actually has a lot of information in there that is just so concise and I wouldn't have even like remembered. So the recipe for every meal is definitely not stuck in my brain, so I now have this guide to help me with that. But once again, thank you so much to the team over there for gifting me the book, and I will see you in the rest of the video. Bye! Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another video. So in today's video we are going to be decorating my plaza for Christmas. Now, if you know, over the last few months I've been doing something called a seasonal switch up in my valley, where I have been taking my traditional plaza setup and just switching it out for the season without having to move all the buildings, destroy all the pathways, and keep the same structure going. So it's time for Christmas, so let's get started. So to start off with my plaza, as you can see, I have decided to change the main pathway back to the main street path. I feel like it makes more sense for the Christmassy vibe, and it just looks a lot warmer. So I decided to change that up, and I've actually left the kind of tram line pathway as the snowy brick to obviously fit with the kind of Christmas theme and keep it feeling a little bit wintry. And then I start adding some of the furniture I want to use. I added the Mickey archway to the main entrance of the well, just because I really love how it looks. I feel like it looks quite rustic and fits this Christmassy town. I added some of the Christmas lampposts that we got in a previous star path, and some of the candy cane fences that were from the premium shop. Now, something I will say going into this, there is a lot of stuff in here that is from the premium shop or from the previous Christmas star path. However, there is definitely alternatives you can use that will kind of be used instead of this. So for example, with the big Christmas tree in the middle, using the crafted one that you can craft in your crafting bench is a really good alternative. It's basically the same tree, it just isn't on this like big platform. As well as that, things like the hot cocoa stands at the entrance, you could definitely use the craftable stands with the blue kind of trellis at the top. And for the big like grand dining tables, you could alternate them for different dining tables and still put the Christmassy plates and chairs on it, because these are from the crafting bench. So there are definitely alternatives you can use. I don't want you to feel like you have to have all this premium stuff and all this Star Pass stuff to decorate for Christmas. You definitely don't. I just obviously am going to be keeping this plaza for the Christmas season, so I wanted to kind of use all the items that I have and kind of decorate using all of them. But I don't want any of you to feel like you've missed out on a whole bunch of stuff and this is kind of something impossible for you to try yourself or to kind of interpret, because there are definitely alternatives in the base game that you could definitely use to decorate for Christmas. It's just obviously going to be a little bit trickier, and hopefully some of these Christmas items come back in the premium shop this year. Now, my first real kind of challenge in here was to get these bigger furniture items and start figuring out where they're going to go. For example, I decided to pop the Christmas tree in the middle as our centerpiece, and then I put Jafar's throne in front to kind of look like a chair where Santa would sit. I wanted it to kind of have that feel as this would be Santa's seat. Obviously, you can't sit in it, which is a bit of a shame, but I felt like it worked really, really well here. I obviously added a red rug underneath from the aerial bundle and added a load of presents in it. And then I also added a Christmas tree into Tiana's little area instead of the Ratatouille fountain, and kind of changed out a few things that I felt like blocked certain spaces that we could have added a lot more festive stuff. I also added this really cute decoration section over by Tiana's with the sleigh and also a load of presents. And I also added this like grand dining table outside Remy's to kind of be this Christmas feast banquet. Now, something that you can see I've used constantly and a lot around this whole biome is a lot of the Christmas gifts. Now, obviously some of these are from the Christmas event where there was like a little pile of gifts we could unlock, and obviously the big pile of gifts is from the Star Path, but all the little individual gifts are from Scrooge's store. So if you don't recognize these and you don't have them, your best bet is to hop into my Discord. The link is in the description. Let us know in there that you are looking for the Christmas gifts, and then we can always open our multiplayer portals to you if we do get them in our Scrooge's store, so you can come and get them before the Christmas season, because these are going to be really, really handy when decorating for Christmas, not only in your valley but also for Dream Snaps. For lighting in here, I used two different options. I used the Christmas lampposts to kind of be the main lighting source all down the pathways and at the entrances and exits. And then I also used some of the candy cane lights that we got from a premium shop bundle to be these smaller light sources in smaller areas. I just really like them. And then I also used some of the fire candelabras to add that really nice warm glow, make it feel very, very warm and festive in here. And these are really, really good. I love using these all the time because they stay lit all the time. It doesn't matter on the time of day, they are always lit. So I did want to dot those around so we kind of had this constant warm light source going on. Now, as I'd already done the wintry plaza, I decided I wanted to obviously make this Christmas plaza a lot more kind of bold and have lots of bright reds and colours and a lot going on. Obviously, you could definitely tone this down a lot and have it be like a mix of winter and Christmas, especially if you did do last year's winter star path. You'll have a lot of wintry stuff that's really going to work well in the Christmas theme, so don't feel like you have to do this like full on bright theme if that's not your vibe. I just personally adore Christmas and wanted to go as over the top as I possibly could, so I kind of would give you those options. There's definitely a lot of wintry stuff you could probably use. We've got a lot of frozen items that would work really, really well in a kind of Christmas theme build as well, due to that like wintry, snowy feel, and I kind of wanted to give you those alternative options. Now for foliage in here, I kind of did a similar look to what I did with the winter biome. I added obviously some of the snowy fir trees, and I did add a couple of the big blue trees, but I mainly went with the snowy firs. I wanted it to feel a lot more open in here because there is so much furniture going on. I didn't want these massive trees to kind of make everything feel very, very cramped and very kind of claustrophobic. So I decided to go with these smaller trees, and I added some to the outer sections where I also added a little sled and some snowmen, and then obviously added some foliage in later around those, which we'll go through in a bit. But to start off with, I wanted to add some furniture and then started going in with a couple of foliage items. I mainly went for the Frosted Heights bushes, a couple of the purple Eternity Isle bushes, and also the purple butterfly flowers, of course, my favorite, and also some of the other bushes that we have in the base game. I went for some purples as well as some of the frosted ones. I wanted to keep it feeling very bright and very colourful. Now in the second outer section, I obviously added in a bunch of foliage, the same as the other side, and then I added in the little wintry bench with the arch as my little seating area in here. I always have this little gap here as a seating area, so I decided to stick with that and kind of added that in. I also added in a couple of the candy cane lampposts into the foliage area at the back on both sides, so there is a symmetry and they both have that extra bit of lighting. I was a bit worried that it'd be a bit dark, so I decided to add in a little bit of extra lighting to kind of hopefully make this area a little bit brighter and less gloomy when you are walking through. Now other trees I did add is I added some of the red maples. I do already have these around the back of the buildings at the front of the biome, but I wanted to add some of those because obviously they are red, so they kind of fit the vibe. And then I went round and kind of added in the last few gifts. I added in some melted candles on the posts that I have at the entrances and the exits of the biome, so every single one has melted candles on those little brick pillars. I love keeping these in here because they are kind of like a staple of my plaza. And this is the final thing. As you can see, I did add some of Olaf's clouds off camera accidentally, wasn't on purpose, but as we come down from the well, you can see we are straight away into our grand entrance with the Christmas tree. We have got all of the presents lying around, and we've got this little red rug kind of catwalk area. over to the tree where we've got Jafar's red chair to kind of look like Santa's chair. That was the aim. We've obviously got the Olaf cloud to also enter you in from the meadow as well, so you kind of get the snowy vibe. And as you can tell, the tree is full of presents and ready for Christmas. At the entrance by the well, we've got our little hot cocoa stands with some hot cocoa on them. We've also got the candy cane fences around the back to add some colour, and I also use some of Vanellope's lollipop sticks to keep that kind of Christmas candy theme. We have then got lots of gifts over by Tiana's, as well as the sleigh and the little polar bear. And then we have the craftable Christmas tree in the little courtyard and some gifts where people who are visiting her restaurant can grab a present. And then on the tables at Tiana's, I did change out all the food for Christmassy ones. So we've got like Yule logs, hot chocolates, gingerbread houses. We've got loads of Christmassy items. So I did change those out for the Christmas season to keep it on theme. Heading out of there, as you can tell at the train station entrance, I've gone for this symmetrical look with the candy cane fences and the snowflakes in front to be the same on either side. And then outside of there on our exit to the forest and the meadow, we have got some of the little light up reindeers from the premium shop. I absolutely loved getting these last year. I think they're such a cute addition. And then we have got another sleigh and some snowmen to take us down to the meadow. Heading back out of there, we have obviously got our other buildings. We've got a little wintry bench and also one of the refreshment stands, which I've popped some gifts and also some Christmassy treats on as well to keep it on theme. And then outside Scrooge and Daisy's, we've got another little bench. We've got some more of those reindeers, and I've used the little Nightmare Before Christmas carousels on either side of the plaza to be these kind of like pop-up fun fair areas. That was the aim. And then we have our grand dining table. I really love how this looks. I've added a load of Christmassy foods, added a load of lighting, and it just kept it really cozy for villagers to hang out at Christmas. Inside Remy's, I've done a few tweaks to kind of change up the colour of the bushes and also to change up the chairs in the dining space, as well as add some Christmassy food. Again, the matching symmetry of the train station is there from the other side, and then on the exit out to the meadow and sunlit, we have got just some festive plants. We have got our little wintry bench with a little gift next to it, and then heading up to sunlit, we have got a couple more gifts, and again, the Olaf cloud to lead us out. And here are some shots of the final build. I absolutely love how this turned out. I'm a sucker for Christmas, so anything Christmas related, and I'm excited and happy. So I'm really glad I've done this in my valley. I'm ready for Christmas, and I'm loving how it is looking. I probably will tweak and redo this when we get the angled furniture on December 4th, but I could not resist changing my plaza over to Christmas, and I know a lot of you guys are excited about Christmas too, so I thought I'd give you some inspiration of ways to decorate for Christmas. But I wanted to show you kind of shots of the carousels moving and all the lights glowing to give a really good idea of what this would look like during the day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said, I do apologise that there's so much premium shop and star path in this build, but obviously I wanted to make it as a kind of standing feature in my valley, so I wanted to use all the items I had. However, if you did want to see a version of this where I only used base game items, do let me know down in the comments and I kind of can do it as like a challenge. I'll probably build it up in Frosted Heights and see if I can kind of recreate this but with base game. So if you do want to see that, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you think of the build, if you like it and if you are excited for Christmas, and have you decorated yet for it in your valley. Once again, thank you so much to the team over at Studio Books for gifting me the Disney Dreamlight Valley official guide. If you guys do want to pick it up, the link is in the description. Once again, I do not get paid anything for you clicking this link. I purely got gifted the book by the team over there very kindly, and thank you so much to them because I have loved looking through it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for all your support on the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!